Hot 1027 and, of course, Hot Cares. We like to go out to the community. We like to find people who need help. And we need you guys to get in touch with us. And that's what's happened this morning, all the way from the East Strand in Benoni. We had a gentleman by the name of Patrick who's actually reached out to us. So we've sent our Patrick, Patrick Hayworth, to Benoni to meet the Patrick who sent me the letter. Good morning, Patrick.
There's a whole lot of Patricks here, Parky. I'm just about as confused as you are at the moment. You're right, mate. We're out in Benoni, and it's an awesome morning for us because Parky, we don't have listeners, mate. We've just got a whole bunch of family members, and we've got a family member here from Hot 1027, and like you said, his name's Patrick as well. I think have a chat with him and find out what the deal is.
So good morning, Patrick.
Good morning. Are you well, Hotians?
Yeah, we're well. We understand you're the better looking Patrick.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen myself, so I'll take his word for it.
Now, Patrick, we got your letter. We love your letter. And in fact, I think it would be better if you told us about why you're writing in about Gerard, if you don't mind.
So I was born blind due to complications from cancer. And I've never really had great eyes growing up. I've made a decision very early on in life to just make things work for me. And due to my condition, there's no chance that my eyes would improve. And through the years, I've just grown very close to this incredible gentleman. I call him my bierman, my neighbour, Gerard, and getting to know him, realizing how having sight and then losing it later in life can affect you and really affect what you do. So I thought, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's write to Hot FM and see if they're able to reach out and do something that I just can't do for him, as he's become so important to my family and myself and has really filled a father figure. And I'll leave the rest to you to surprise.
Well, I just wanted to talk about that father figure. Your letter that you wrote us, which was really so beautifully written and so heartfelt about the fact that you lost your dad 6 years ago and your buurman, as you say, has become, kind of that father figure mentor. In what sense has Gerard become that and filled that role for you? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I was in boarding school from a very young age. I went to a school that catered for visually impaired and blind students. So having done that, I never spent a lot of time with my dad, never had the opportunity to learn things from him that most dads would have taught their kids. And in the last couple of years, Gerard has just always been there, taught me to do simple things like work on cars, use a grinder, drill, mark things out. I've got 3 beautiful children. My wife is also partially sighted. And whenever we need things done, he's just always there. Even if he's tired and exhausted, I could never ask for a better mentor, leader, or father figure in my life.
All right, well, listen, let's have a chat with Gerard because I believe he's standing next to you.
I'm a bit overwhelmingly surprised here,
I know we've got Patrick Hayworth down from Hot 1027 along with our camera crew. But listen, we've read this letter from your friend Patrick, and I mean, he speaks glowingly about you. I mean, he says that you are or you still are an electrician and a boilermaker, a draftsman. You're about my age. We're the same age, born in 1967. But you're sort of losing your sight a little bit at the moment. Tell us about that.
It's cataract that's growing over my lenses, and my left eye, I can't recognize anything out of it anymore.
Sure.
It's like a complete blur. And the right one there's also cataracts. At least it's not right over the lens, but the sight on it is also like deteriorating as well.
Sure.
And I mean, during COVID, you had a couple of jobs. You were, but you were hit hard like many South Africans, and it's not been easy the last few years.
Yeah. You see, I've got like a contractor type of job at this the place where I'm working now.
So that's obviously why Patrick got in touch with us, that this is very important to get sorted, simply because it's your source of income. Things are going to be going slower towards the festive season as well. And so we were really deeply moved by the friendship that's developed between the two of you, this kind of father-son bond that you developed between neighbors, that you've been helping the family next door, being a very good neighbor. And so we wanted to give you some good news.
Gerard, Christmas has come early for you, because what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that cataract operation is carried out and you get your full sight back so you can continue working, looking after your family and looking after your mates as well.
Yeah, overwhelmingly, I'll be so appreciated. Yes, that will really help me. I'm so dankbaar.
Dankbaar.
Ja, in Afrikaans, appreciating it. Yes.
It's absolutely no problem whatsoever, and I think Bunny's going to give you some good news as well, because it is the festive season, and therefore I think, you got to have a full tummy as well.
Yeah, so we'd like to be able to pay for just to tie you over Christmas. We'd like to throw in a 5,000 Rand grocery voucher for you and your wife as well.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I appreciate it. And I haven't really got words to thank everybody. Patrick and both Patricks.
Both Patricks. You know what? It's an absolute pleasure, and you seem to be someone who is a good man and is doing good for his own family, and obviously looking after Patrick next door, who is suffering from blindness, and that's all we're here to do, is to say thank you and to enjoy your Christmas, and we look forward to getting those eyes of yours sorted out.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, I can't thank you enough.